Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we're getting news out of Elizabeth City where 2 arrests have been made in connection with a shooting. Now Victor White III has been charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, and discharging a firearm in the city limits. Now, police are searching for 21-year-old Chloe Breeding, who is wanted for the same charges. The shooting happened at the 500 block of West Angarias Street on July 22nd when police got reports of shots fired. Now, the 19-year-old White is being held in jail without bond while police ask if you know the whereabouts of Breeding to call them at 252-355-4321. Or you can reach out to the crime line at 252-335-5555. I also need to highlight a water outage, a planned water outage that will be going into effect later on tonight around 11 p.m. The town of Beaufort says the outage, which again is planned to start at 11 p.m. today, is necessary to transition users to its new water system. Officials do not know when the water will be restored, but say the outage is expected to last a minimum of several hours. This is part of Beaufort's USDA-funded Water, Sewer, and Stormwater Infrastructure Improvement Project. Now, residents impacted by the outage have already been notified with door hangers, but the town says impacts may be felt beyond the expected areas, which include Turner and Broad east to Marsh and Broad, Broad and Queen north to Queen and Cedar, and south to Queen and Anne. Now, Broad and Pollock north to Pollock and Cedar, and south to Pollock and Anne. Now, for a full list, you can head over to our website, WITN.com, on the expected areas of the outage. Now, we do need to highlight your weather forecast for today. It's noticeably cooler, but a lot of that has to do with the cloud cover we're seeing across eastern North Carolina. Looking outside right now, you can certainly see a little bit more gray today than what we had yesterday. Yesterday, certainly a little bit more blue, but here's a look at some of the cameras across eastern North Carolina, starting out with Grifton. Again, looking quite gray outside. Currently 82 degrees, feels like 92 thanks to high humidity. Dew points right now in the upper 70s in Grifton, specifically 79 degrees. But yeah, so long as we have a low air temperature, it's not super oppressive. Now, we do need to highlight that we are tracking thunderstorms right now across parts of eastern North Carolina, specifically areas around coastal Onslow County. That's where we're seeing, again, the strongest thunderstorm present. Two thunderstorms kind of coming together as one over the New River and coastal Onslow County. Jacksonville seeing a little bit of rain, but again, most of that activity is along the Onslow County coast. We're also keeping an eye on this shower and storm. Was a thunderstorm, has produced again a few lightning strikes, but over the past 10 minutes, we've seen that whole system weaken and gradually decrease in its rainfall intensity. Taking our focus a little bit further up to the north around Beaufort and Hyde counties. Again, some rain showers present, but not a whole lot of lightning strikes associated with those downpours. Of course, if you're under those downpours, it certainly feels intense. The good news is they're fairly small in overall size, so the duration should be fairly limited. I'm looking at around a 15 to 30 minute duration of rain for a lot of these showers across eastern North Carolina. Now, as you take your attention a little bit further up towards I-95, still seeing some scattered showers around, but nothing that's really forming any sort of rain band that would again suggest more widespread showers are on the way. Now, that may happen. Well, it's expected to happen, I should say, later on tonight as the cold front that will provide the cooler air for this upcoming weekend starts to make its way through eastern North Carolina. Now, it's going to be a long process. It's going to take us all the way through, I would say, Saturday morning before we can fully say, all right, that frontal system is off of our coast and moving away. But until then, again, we're in that transition period where air temperatures will be coming down, but at a fairly slow rate. and we'll see plenty of cloud cover and rain showers to go along with it. Now, current air temps right now reading generally in the low to mid 80s. A few of us in the upper 80s. Swan Quarter right now enjoying 90 degrees, 89 in Windsor, but we've got 82 in Goldsboro as well as Kenansville and Roanoke Rapids, 83 in Jacksonville as well as Beaufort. So some areas a little bit warmer than others, but everyone again unfortunately having to deal with the humidity. That is very much a consistent presence throughout the area. That will be changing though over this weekend. Something again you should be looking forward to. Right now dew points reading in the mid 70s to low 80s. That's very high humidity. Very high humidity. We're talking tropical levels of humidity, and that will lead to a better opportunity for showers and downpours over the next really 48 hours. And then we start to dry out as we head towards Sunday. But for now, winds out of the southwest to the south only encouraging that humidity to stay high. There will be, again, maybe a few sun breaks through the rest of the afternoon. But again, cloud cover is certainly dominating most of eastern North Carolina skies right now. 90 degrees for your high, 90, 91. Coming up later on this afternoon between around 2 and 3 p.m. We'll start to cool down after that as the showers and storms from the incoming front will start to move over I-95 around 5 o'clock, and that will leave us with more rain showers as we head through the evening hours, cooling us off a little bit quicker than if the rain showers hadn't showed up. 82 degrees by 8, 80 by 9, 79 as we head towards 10 to 11 p.m. Now, waking up tomorrow morning, again, it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be damp for some. There again will be some lingering scattered showers around the area, but for the most part, the focus for tomorrow is more going to be on the air temperatures staying quite a bit cooler than where we're going to be today and where we've been over the past several days. Zoom in the picture, we can see exactly why. We've got this large frontal boundary sitting further back up towards the west, and as that frontal boundary starts to sink to the south, it will eventually overtake eastern North Carolina. That will bring rain to the east, but it will also again encourage that cooler and drier air to roll in. Once that area of low pressure off to our west, you're seeing it there over eastern Tennessee, once that moves to our south, that's when we really see that cooler air start to flow into the region, and that's going to happen more so late Friday night into Saturday, and then throughout the day on Saturday, we'll see that humidity fall. So that's something, again, to look forward to. Later on today, though, rain showers still kind of lingering around. We won't be able to completely kick the raindrops out of eastern North Carolina for today. Tomorrow, we'll wake up to a little bit of some sunshine, perhaps maybe a few showers, and then the rain activity will only pick up as we head into your Friday evening to Friday night. Saturday morning, looking like rain showers along the coast. Probably not the best weekend to head to the beach because of the presence of that cold front. But for those of you who already have something planned, just understand that there will be coastal rain showers as we kick off the weekend. Less so on Sunday, but I don't want to completely count out raindrops on Sunday. If anywhere has an opportunity for rain as we wrap up the weekend, it will be our coastal communities. Now, through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, air temperatures gradually start to warm back up, reaching the mid 80s by Tuesday and Wednesday, upper 80s by the following Thursday. But so long as those overnight lows stay in the upper 60s to low 70s, we will at least maintain a slightly more comfortable forecast through next week. Well, that's all we have time for 4 p.m. News and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.